Sometimes the deadliest wars don't start with enemies, they start with misunderstandings. And the world's biggest misunderstanding happened in 1914 quietly, silently long before the bullets ever flew. Time doesn't erase truth. It only buries it deeper, and today, on Neo Story, we uncover the single human mistake that didn't just spark World War I. It changed what it means to trust someone. Europe in 1914 looked powerful, but beneath the surface every empire was terrified. Germany feared Russia, Russia feared Austria. Austria feared Serbia, everyone feared each other, but everyone pretended they didn't. Alliances were made in secret, armies moved under moonlight, and kings prayed that no one pushed the first domino. But the domino didn't fall in Sarajevo with the assassination. It fell days later because of a mistake so simple, so human, it almost sounds unbelievable. After the Archduke's death, Austria drafted an ultimatum for Serbia. Not a declaration of war, just strict demands. Harsh, yes, but not impossible. But when Austria's foreign minister sent the ultimatum through a courier, a translation error completely changed the tone. The original diplomatic language turned into something far more threatening. Serbia received a document that read like a promise of destruction. Accept this, or we will crush you tonight. Serbia's prime minister panicked. He believed Austria was preparing an immediate invasion. Fear, not aggression, pushed him to order partial mobilization. Austria saw Serbia mobilizing and interpreted it as proof of guilt. Their panic grew, they moved troops, Serbia moved more. Russia stepped in to protect Serbia, beginning its own mobilization. But Russia mobilizing terrified Germany, who believed Russia was preparing to strike first. This wasn't war yet, this was fear pretending to be strategy. Then came the moment, the single mistake that turned fear into catastrophe. The German Kaiser actually tried to stop the war. He sent a message to Russia, begging for peace. Stop mobilizing and we will stop too. We can still save Europe. It could have worked. But destiny arrived in the form of another human error. The courier carrying the Kaiser's message delivered it late, hours late. In those few hours, Russia completed its full mobilization. Germany, seeing this, believed Russia had rejected peace. The Kaiser looked at his generals, heartbreak in his eyes, and whispered, "Then it's too late. The world must burn." That whisper became mobilization orders. Mobilization orders became invasion plans. Invasion plans became declarations of war. France joined, Britain joined, the fire swallowed continents. Families who never heard of Sarajevo were suddenly dying in trenches. Lovers waited for letters that never arrived. Sons went to war and fathers buried memories instead of bodies, all because leaders misread each other. Twice, a mistranslated message, a delayed message. Two human mistakes that pushed the world into darkness. This wasn't fate, it wasn't destiny, it wasn't evil. It was humans misunderstanding humans, and that's the scariest part because mistakes like these still happen. Moral of the story: wars don't begin with monsters. They begin with mistakes, fear, assumptions, and bad communication. If humanity paused, listened, and trusted before reacting, history might have been kinder. Stories like these remind us that the world doesn't break in explosions, it breaks in whispers. And today, on Neo Story, we uncovered how miscommunication, not just a bullet-triggered World War I. If you believe history is human, fragile, and full of lessons. Stay with us, more untold truths are on the way.